Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Andrew. I'm a medium and I'm a divine channel, and today we're going to get into a collective reading, one that is going to be very calm because I'm exhausted. With that said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Allow your own intuition and your own discernment to be the other half of this reading, so that you understand how to receive collective readings moving forward, and so that they can actually assist you efficiently in your life. We're going to get into a prayer. I'm going to use several different divination tools, most likely two. I have this spirit box that we've been playing with over here on this channel, and I also have my tarot cards. And so we're going to turn this on, and when this is on, allow yourself with your own notebook to write down things you hear. I may hear a whole lot of different things than what you hear. I may focus and hear certain things may stick out to me and be prominent to me, while others may be prominent to you. The reason I enjoy using this tool is so that you can be a part of the process, and so that if there's something you got, and maybe you want to share that, you'll put that in the comment section. If you're appreciating this content, like, share, subscribe, do all the things that people do when they appreciate the content and they want other people to appreciate it too. And without further ado, I'm going to get into my prayer, and then we're going to start with the ghost box, pull some cards, and then call it a night. Although you'll probably be receiving this in the daytime. Holy Spirit, Most High Mother and Father, please allow me to tune into the messages that are most going to benefit the collective today. Empower me in all the gifts that you have imbued within me, so that I may assist in the ways that I can. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please engulf us in your divine flame of protection. Thank you. Thank you. Please escort any energies of distortion to a place of evolution or dissolution now, or whenever they may interfere. Any energies that are able to be escorted and that are optimal to be escorted to the womb of creation, we ask that that process be initiated so that the way be cleared. Thank you. Archangel Raphael, sit within my heart. Allow my heart to be expanded 6 feet in all directions. Allow my heart and love to be the leading and guiding intelligence at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Archangel Metatron and Santa Clara, sit within my mind. Allow my communication, my crown to be open, connected to the high heavens. My ego subdued, balanced. Everything working in service of the heart and the primary intelligence. Archangel Gabriel, sit within my throat chakra. Allow my communication to be open, honest, authentic. The perfect words at the perfect time, falling upon the perfect ears. Let me be a vehicle for the divine message today. Thank you. We are open to any beings of God's loving light, and embrace any beings of love and oneness that want to co-collaborate or co-create within this message. And with that, I say amen. Let's go with the ghost box.
With the foul. Not out. Opponent's egalitarian. Then
Well, that's not exactly.
Do better. That time. Now playing every retail.
Just refund it if they don't.
Blow a smile every time.
I think that's more.
Good morning.
76 to
You guys pull up my name. You got a friend. Not free CVS and Walmart. 7 days, 960.
Carnal desire.
Free adjustment face.
in Wilmington. Night for me,
We helped transform Pittsburgh. Are gonna get, but after receipt, in terms it's demand serious result.
February 7th through the 14th.
road to Calvary.
Opportunities for the Spotify.
Opportunities.
Opposition in
Opposition.
Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet.
Substantial.
well, thankfully, and that's why the numbers brought
20th. Including hotels.
every day in February.
Compensation.
Compensation.
182.
Just like Macy's. The transgressive.
Doing things like Oreo.
The AM on the.
President's Day sale. And dear cheese pot.
Recruiter finds you the neat.
Stay well.
Press protection. Listening.
Colorado Dilemma sponsor for today.
Right now.
This made me excited.
From that very hour.
To watch the stuff that
Los Misterios.
Was also announced Frozen 3 and
294 New York Presbyterian. Yes. Interest rates low.
the most money possible for your
How he loves me. Marty's Nature's Club.
Not anymore.
Fans when to take a choke.
I be like, and I don't.
Team from Villanova.
Products. Visit ES. my wrist up. All this
And the rapture. But I don't feel some. Attention shot. 959.
Our podcast.
We're accustomed to the rep.
see a child.
Cap, the R cap.
Your final spot.
Had to say.
620-700.
Find out.
For simple things that
And what about
lead past the Santa.
Enjoy Italian cuisine with
Quicker.
to explain?
comes to the rescue.
AI, your life.
Play New Jersey 101.
All right, like I said, I'm curious to see what you guys got. I started this video with little energy, but whenever I start that ghost box and we start getting those messages and I start getting these downloads that come on the back of those messages, and for those of you guys that are curious how you receive messages, if there's a phrase that is said clearly enough where you can make it out and it's taken out of context, right? It's like divine timing, the way that we look at the clock and it just happens to be 11:11. It's like you come upon this video where I happen to be using a ghost scanner or a spirit box and moving through the different radio stations and at the perfect time picking up the right phrase, right? So leave it in the comments if you didn't already. Go back, write it down if you want. I promise you it'll serve you in your own journeys and your own awareness, your own little reading. All right. I have blessings saved me, or a blessing saved me. I have call out my name, carnal desire. I got hot, transform pits, serious results, opportunities, oppositions, nice and quiet, everything February, compensation, transgressive, recruiter finds you, right now, not anymore, products, the rapture, attention shop, comes to the rescue. So there's a common theme here. Blessing saved me, call out my name, comes to the rescue. The rapture. I want to look up the meaning of some things here, like the actual breakdown of the word, like the word transgressive. Involving a violation of a moral or social boundaries. Interesting. Like, forgive me for my transgressions. That makes sense. Interesting. Geology. We don't need to go into that. Involving a violation of moral or social boundaries. I had a dream last night where I was sitting on the ground in the subway and I had like my blanket. It was like I was homeless and I was on the subway. And I didn't feel bad about it. I understood that it was temporary, but there were a bunch of people behind me that I think I knew, or I must have known. I felt like I knew them, and they were laughing at me and making fun of me and pointing. And this young girl comes up to me in a beautiful dress with her parents, who are very wealthy, it seemed. And she gave me something, and she said something to the effect of, they don't matter. It feels like someone's violated your friendship or your trust in one way or another. And it feels like you're not aware of it yet. And this feels like a motivation. Something that would motivate us to the next thing. Something that would motivate us to the blessing, right? Rather than weighing us down, slowing us down. It's catapulting us. We have Call Out My Name. Why is that? Why do I feel like that's a song? It wasn't a song the way I heard it in the radio, but I feel like there's lyrics to that. Spirit is really having me Google. We found each other. I helped you out of a broken place. You gave me comfort. But falling for you was my mistake. Huh. I put you on top. I put you on top. I claimed you so proudly and openly. And when times were rough, I made sure I held you close to me. So call out my name. Call out my name when I kissed you so gently. I want you to stay, even though you don't want me. Why can't you wait? Won't you call out my name? Call out my name and I'll be on my way. I said I didn't feel nothing, but I lied. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life. Guess I was just another pit stop. Somebody's mad at us, or somebody's mad at the collective. I feel like this message is myself included, like many of the messages I offer. Somebody's mad and you don't even realize why. Why? Because they have an expectation of you that is unrealistic or unreasonable. Right now we're all in the pressure cooker of this time. Right now we're all being challenged to rise to the occasion in every unique way that is our own. Why does someone feel like they deserve or are entitled to more of you? To more of us? Why does somebody feel like it's a betrayal the way that you're focusing on yourself and trying to really better yourself? Because they desire comfort at a time where nobody's comfortable? Why would I sit on a chair made of spikes so that you could sit on my lap and be comfortable, making it even much more uncomfortable for me and causing me to hurt? Carnal desire. Relating to physical, especially sexual needs and activities. Somebody's really wanting to fuck. Excuse my language, but somebody's really wanting to get sensual, erotic, lustful. Libidinous. Somebody is wanting your body, our body. Somebody's wanting us, and they're feeling, they're pulling us in, they're calling us in. Be very careful, collective. With spirit saying, blessing saved me, and call out my name, your spirit is saying, like, you know, a blessing saved you. Well, somebody else is still drowning in the water, but that's their fault. You called out the name. You called out to spirit. We talked about in the last reading how, you know, people are very eager unconsciously to have us break our own covenants so that we can share space with them. Hot, hot, hot. Transform pits. Serious results. Opportunities. Serious results. I'm feeling serious in the sense of serious consequences. If someone's experiencing serious consequences, and it almost feels like for not heeding. Like you tried to help this person along, you tried to offer them nuggets or wisdom that you've accumulated, and they gave you something in exchange, but they did not receive your gift fully because they didn't do anything with it. And that's okay. But now they're experiencing the consequences of that. They missed an opportunity, and now they have to learn something the hard way. Oppositions. Oppositions, being in conflict with oneself. Opposites, but not exactly. One line, two sides. Not necessarily two sides of the same coin. I hope this is making sense. Nice and quiet. Yeah, they're being nice and quiet. They're not talking to you. When they do, they might be a little nice. Right now, you're experiencing a peace, a level of peace on some level from this person. And for you, it's nice. For them, it's just quiet. And quiet in combination with what they're dealing with isn't the greatest for them. Everything in February, everything will be revealed in February. Everything will come to light this month. Everything will begin sprouting this month. I also heard, with not on the radio, just personally in my own intuitive receptions and transmissions, I heard springing, so spring, ing, in February. So it's almost like you're springing in February, you're springboarding, but also like spring coming early, like a double entendre, if it can be qualified as such. Compensation. Something, typically money, awarded to someone as a recompense for loss, injury, or suffering. You would think compensation is just pay for work. Awarding someone as a recompense for loss, injury, or suffering. Or money received by an employee from an employer by salary or wages. But I'm feeling like someone here, someone specific, or maybe more than one of you is receiving compensation for some kind of lawsuit. I'm hearing a settlement. I'm hearing some people are stepping into something here. Some people have dedicated years to your work and have been mistreated in your particular companies. But for others of you, you're receiving compensation for the suffering you've endured, and you're allowing yourselves to receive it. And that's what this time is for. So cry me a river, whoever it is that feels wrong about you stepping into your own energy and living in your peace and quiet. Nice and quiet. Boo-hoo. Cry me a river. I did. And now it's as long and healthy and abundant as the West Nile. Transgressive. We talked about that already. Recruiter finds you. Someone's looking for you. Your specific sauce, your thing. Love, romance, relationships, the right person, the right time. Some of you guys are being recruited for a lawsuit. Somebody's got your name in a database, or got a database of names based on a service you received or based on something that you were a part of, and they're doing like a class action suit. Might be for one of you. Right now. Right now's the time. Spring and February. Now's the time. If you have things that you want to do, or you have things that you know need to get done, now's the time. If you have things that you've been putting off, like, things as simple as laundry, shopping, clothes shopping, preparing, buying tickets to go on a trip somewhere, right? The things that you know you need to do and that you're ready to do now, but you have been putting off and procrastinating, now's the time. Organizing. Spring cleaning comes early is what I heard. Getting it out the way so that you're not distracted or overwhelmed when everything comes to a full. Not anymore. You're not doing it anymore with them. You're not putting yourself back anymore. You're putting yourself forward, and you're giving yourself every opportunity to do so. I'm getting the essence of alchemy here. Right? So many people are on a spiritual path, and myself included, that have experienced the full abundance of the messages and of the connection and of the growth and the wisdom, but have not been able to apply that to the real world. Or not that you haven't been able to. You haven't been able to at the rate and the success of which you desire and which you seek. Now's the time. Not anymore. We're not. I know I talked about this the last couple minutes or the last minute or so. We're no longer allowing ourselves to be sold short. products. Okay, some of you guys are selling products. Some of you guys are going overboard with your products. Consumerism. Be very careful that you're not trying to fill a void or occupy or stimulate something. Bring yourself into the awareness of the thing, even if you cannot change it. Okay, we have the rapture. Let's look at that. And pull some cards after this. A feeling of intense pleasure or joy. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. The transportation of believers to heaven at the second coming of Christ. Oh, okay. So even aside from the religious context of all of this, or the religious connotation of it, when I read this, I feel so good. The transportation, the transporting of believers to heaven, heaven on earth, heaven in the human experience, the Garden of Eden, the peace and serenity of believers. Like, what does it mean to walk in faith, to be in alignment with who you are, to allow your authentic self to come forward and to live life in your flow, in your lane, right? The second coming of Christ, the Christ conscious frequency and the DNA activations of Christ consciousness, and even beyond Christ himself, right? I'm talking about the Christed path, the Christ conscious impulse that existed before Christ, right? That has existed from the beginning of time, I would assume. It's the energy of sacrifice and faith, the energy of oneness and love and walking in your true self. Like Yeshua, Jesus, whatever you call him, I call him Yeshua. Yeshua walked through the world and he wasn't afraid to be himself. Or maybe he was afraid, but it didn't stop him. He let his complete authentic potency live. And because of that, it allowed him to flow in a way that was contradictory to the world around him. Because he knew that once you were tuned into that, once you were in that Garden of Eden, regardless of what worlds the people around you lived in, you were creator. And so this is the activation of creators, the wounded, the wounded healers is what I'm hearing, that have been walking around wounded, unable or struggling to create reality in alignment to their truth. And here we are, a feeling of intense pleasure or joy. Beautiful. We have attention shop. When I heard this on the radio, what I saw was like a store where like businesses, corporations, governments really can walk in and like pick somebody. It can be a rapper, it can be anybody, right? The same way you walk into like a realty company or something like that, and you can go and hire the right person to be your realtor. You can go through different profiles and get connected with the right person, right? It's like somebody can go into a shop, the government can go into the shop and pick out any celebrity they want and instruct them like a prompt, as if they were some kind of fucking crazy backwards ass new age spy. Or I'm hearing operative, and have them play out some low vibrational ass quarrel or drama or embarrassment in order to purchase the attention of people. I'm gonna leave that there. We have comes to the rescue. Comes to the rescue. I'm hearing help is on the way. Help has been on the way. Right when you think you're about to hit the floor, you get caught. The divine isn't going to let you fall. It doesn't matter how imperfect you've been. It doesn't matter the mistakes that you've made. You've genuinely tried. Your voice is heard to the universe. Your voice has been heard to the universe. You are not one that can be ignored. You've been helping yourself, and so we shall help you. Help is on the way. Here comes the rescue. Let's talk about this. Springing in February. We've already shuffled, so let's just pull some cards. Like, it just feels like now is a real time of solitude at the end of Divine Feminine season, or coming to the end of Divine Feminine season, or the last quarter, I guess you could say, of Divine Feminine season. You see, you're sitting on your perch, you're focusing on your investment, you're focusing on your gift, your skill, right here as the Queen of Pentacles. But really, internally, you're going into your shadow, your depths. You're looking at your resistance. You're looking at the ways in which you get in your own way. There's also something about, like, someone here, some spirit or some spirit guide, some ancestor is going into, like traveling into the darkness for you, or they're going and doing some searching for you. It's like someone's seeking something out for you. It's like they know. It's like you know what your value is, and now you know yourself, and so they're going off and finding help is coming, rescue is coming. They're going off and finding the right person because you're ready now. I gotta show it again. You're sitting on your throne. You're holding your pentacle. Oh, she knows her worth now. He knows his worth now. He knows his gift. She knows her gift. I think we're ready to go find the person. Let's go find the person. And whoever this is in spirit is looking high and low. Recruiter. I'm hearing recruiter. Ah, they're looking for you. Somebody here. Sometimes they're looking for you. You're the right person for this, but you've just missed them. They're looking in a different place. But they're coming back around. Just stay put. Sitting there with your worth. I'm not saying don't do anything. There's a difference between active waiting and passively waiting, right? And there's a lot that you need to maintain at this time, and it's difficult, but keep going. It won't be forever. I heard diamonds are forever. Why are they? It's like a song. Hold on. Is that a song? Shirley Bassey, Diamonds Are Forever lyrics. They are all I need to please me. They stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. And no fear they might desert me. Okay, so somebody here, you've gotten so used to doing it on your own. And you've been so hurt. That you're not even considering the fact that someone might be looking for you. I actually feel like you need to be found. Spring is coming early. Spring of love. The spring of love. February, Valentine's Day. The spring and the budding of new love. Valentine's Day. Valentine's season. Spring comes early. Love. Romance. So many have been really struggling in the sector of romance and intimacy and even friendships. For some of you, this is about real friendships and connections. And you've learned to value the things you can accomplish for yourself and have those things comfort you, but they can't comfort you forever. You need human connection. You need a real intimate connection where you see through and all the way into someone's heart and they see yours. And you guys develop a rhythm and a dance with each other that no one else can match. Someone who sings your praises. But also the hymns of your suffering to soothe you. Someone who knows your song. As much as they know your ugly and imperfect origin story. Someone who is looking for you. Someone who is recruiting you. For those of you guys that are not in a relationship, or excuse me, for those of you guys that are in a marriage or relationship, this is like an old sibling, friend, family member, someone who you've gotten disconnected with. Or someone who you've known in past lives and haven't been able to connect to. These are real connections. These are people that like make us feel connected in life. Like back in the day before the internet, when we used to write letters to one another and we had to truly share our authenticity in order to remain connected. Because this false illusion of connection in social media makes us feel like we're always bound to each other and that person's not going anywhere. I can see them right there. I can see what they're doing. When we didn't have that, we had to pour our hearts out and be authentic and honest in these letters and communications with the people we cared about. We've lost that, but to regain that is a gift. Some kind of reconciling here. And for others, it's trauma that is preventing you, that's having you hold on to burdens and preventing you from allowing yourselves to be found. You know, Spirit can tell you a blessing is coming, but if you don't actually go outside, it won't knock you over the head. Take that how you will. What else, Spirit? However you will. However you will. However you will. Take it. We have the Emperor, okay? Aries energy. Now, this is the energy about like knowing what the plan is and going for it. This is the energy of not backing down. This is also the energy of like a boss's boss's boss, like somebody high up will find you, see you. There's a lot of different ways you can take this. Again, use your own discernment. Some of you guys are seeking employment or some kind of financial relief. The Spirit is saying keep going, keep working. There's something that you're working towards that will put you in the right place at the right time. Spring will come early. It is February. At the end of this month, yep, an offer is given. And an offer is received. Amen. Sorry if my voice is going out, you guys. It's the end of the day, but my voice has been going out oddly, very quickly lately. Less words, more wisdom. Wherever that came. Less words, more wisdom. The Three of Swords in the reverse. This is like a release from worry. This is like a, oh, I thought this would never come. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is relief. Okay? And there's some people, like, we got some fake friend energy. We've been picking up on this fake friend energy for the past couple readings. Okay? We know it's easy to get fired up or to get angry or to get riled up in that way. And we ask that you release yourself of that the best you can and just allow yourself to focus on what's here. To focus on the opportunities you have to be found. God bless. I leave you in the divine light of our divine creator, you guys. Please leave a comment and let me know how you receive this. Bye.